News just coming in. A memorandum of understanding has been signed between Pakistan and China to promote bilateral cooperation in areas of mutual interest, including education and agriculture. The Foreign Minister Makhzoom Shah Mahmood Qureshi, as well as the Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi, attended the ceremony where they signed a memorandum of understanding. Now, China and Pakistan, of course, have been deepening their ties for quite some time now. Now, this is the latest in a series of agreements that have been signed between the two. Gursimran joins us from Jammu for more on this. Yes, so Gursimran, give us more details.
See, this MoU that has been signed between the Pakistani Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi and the Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi, this is on the education and agriculture sector, but this is more or less a MoU that has been signed by the China to misuse the resources of the Pakistan, because we all know that the Pakistan has become a colony of China, and how they have been misusing the resources. Even the people in Pakistan have been objecting to it, but the Pakistani government, so as to please their masters in China so that they can get funds from them, are resorting to sign such a kind of MOUs, and this is one in line wherein the resources of the Pakistan will now be used by the China for their own benefit, and Pakistan will seek some loan for the same.
All right. What this also means essentially is that we are looking at deepening ties between the two countries, you know, whether it's education or it's building highways. China is making deeper inroads into Pakistan, and that remains a concern for India.
See, for sure, because you see, the reason being the Pakistan coming closer to China is India, because the Pakistan know that they have no takers in the world except China, because the entire world went against China during the COVID times when it spread from the Chinese land, and the Pakistan situation is almost the same, because they have been rejected and dejected by the world because they have been sponsoring terrorism. So two dejected lots, they are coming together. Yes, it is a concern, but the ministries and the government at their own level, they are keeping a close watch on each and every development that is taking place. And even we have enhanced our capabilities, be it at the war level, that we are prepared for two-front war also. So all is being taken care at an appropriate level when it comes to India and the deepening ties of Pakistan and China.
But what this also means is deepening debt for Pakistan, because after being turned away by several other countries, now Pakistan has been approaching China for, building its highways. But the kind of debt that Pakistan is actually now encountering is going to be a challenge for them in the long term, given, how China deals with that.
See, Pakistan is under a heavy debt, that is for sure, that is wide open, and that is one of the reasons Pakistani opposition is mounting pressure on the Imran Khan government, that they have failed on the economic front. The people are suffering, and now what Pakistan is trying to do, they want to get out of the loan burden from the IMF, and that's why they are now giving a free hand to the China to exploit their resources. We have seen in the CPEC also, and now this MOU also being signed. This all are the examples that how Pakistan is trying to please China, so that they need not to take a loan from the IMF and they can get it from the Chinese side. So this is the sequence that is in building when Pakistan comes to any deal with the China, so that they can earn some loan from them.
Stay with us. I'm going to come back to you. Major General KK Sinha on the phone line with us. Major General Sinha, good morning. Thank you for joining us. What do you make of these deepening ties that we see between China and Pakistan? Now, there is a meeting that's taking place in Islamabad, and it's not just about improving cooperation in agriculture or education, but what will concern India is the deep-seated ties that we are seeing between these two countries.
Yeah, you are very correct. Especially the present dispensation, they have been saying that their relation with the China is deeper than the sea and, higher than the Himalayas. So they have been, making the statement, and the way that, Pakistan has given up to China. See, when you start giving it your economy, your education system, your everything, land, port, you name it, everything. It was initially Godar, then it has gone to Karachi. The ports, the way they are giving up and giving to the Chinese. The Chinese have got not only the debt trap, they have got them in CPAC, But now they are getting into the culturally. Hanization of Pakistan is going to take place. So the Pakistan is going to be one of the states, you will see in a long run, which they feel that the fingers which are jetting out from the area of Karakoram coming towards the Pakistan. The China is always thinking it is a part of China. And now they are actually doing it, and it is happening under the nose and in the garb of the people who are in the seat of power.
Absolutely. So as you're pointing out, Major General Sinha, this is something that India should be watching out very shrewdly at. Thank you very much for joining us.